technical limitations, if your hips aren't the best, at least have this be the part of your swing that is perfect or close to perfect. But you know, I can have the best rotation and everything else, and if I have a loopy, draggy swing, I mean, that's going to be a ground ball or a horrible pop-up, and that's me taking a full swing. But I can just stand here like this and just go boom, stab, snap, and I'm going to crush that ball. So that this is such an important thing. The rotation and everything is very important, but if you can get this right, you can at least say to yourself, well, I can swing along this plane, and what do I have to do? What do I have to do to get the bat head to travel along this plane the whole time to hit a ball hard? Well, I have to stab the hands just like we're doing the drill to get the bat started.
The hip stab the hands.
Right. I mean, just I'm not demonstrating the hips right now, but just pretend like my hips are open already in the swing. So I'm stabbing to right here, and then the snap, I'm manipulating my wrist, torquing my wrists against each other to bring that bat head along that plane right there, and then boom, through contact and all the way around.
And point of contact should be at the halfway. You go from lagged to halfway.
And the point of contact can be anywhere along this rope. So here, I'm making contact, boom, that's if I'm going the opposite way. This is if I'm going to right center, center, left center, and then I'm pulling the ball. We don't want it to be any farther ahead than this, but that's the whole hitting zone right there. I mean, if you can train your wrists and train your stab and snap to come through here, you can hit a ball along this entire plane. If your bat head is dropping down, boom, I'm swinging through like this, which guys swing like this all the time. I'm not on plane at all, and then all of a sudden I pull up right at that one point right there. You're going to make contact 1 out of 10 times consistently like that, and then you're going to finish up here where guys finish with their bat head like that. That's why we say when you come through and finish, if you get here and your bat head comes up like this with your hands, that's no good. You know, if you let go with your top hand when you swing, it should continue through your wrists are rotating, and then the bat head actually finishes down. You watch all the good players when they're swinging, they finish and their bat head finishes down and around like this. Your swing should be so explosive that you can't hold on to the bat afterwards. I mean, you're going to be here, boom, stab, snap, and then it's just going to fly and continue around.
So you can see how Brett cuts the ball with a much more level swing, and that's really all you have to need to work on. Level off that guide rope, learn to rotate your body, your hips pull the bat around, pull the knob forward, stab and snap within that rotation, and you'll just feel like you're cutting into the ball and letting it drop down into that part of the zone where you want to hit it between your chest and waist. If you can get that leveled off, it's going to make a huge difference for you. You had some great swings afterwards, but still the tendency was to have good mechanics but have too much of an upswing, so the guide rope is going to be very, very key for getting you to level that off. Look at how you're right up over the top of it there. You can see the knob is dragged up and the bat head follows up. Just got to level that off and have the hips develop a more level stab, and you'll be right there. Right there, knob stays level, and then you snap through. Nice. Appreciate you gutting through it. Look at the tee here. Watch, here's one of the better tee swings you had. Watch how that knob is level and the snap is earlier, and you cut through it. Caught a little bit on the taper, but that's a good looking swing. All the mechanics are great. Keep working on it, Ben, and good things ahead, buddy.